hope you're doing wonderfully today. I hope your summer is just magnificent. I know it is coming to a close for, children going back to school and such, at least around my part of the world, but it is still hot as ever, and it will be for quite a while now where I live, like months to come. If you have like the full 4 seasons, I'm completely envious of you because we don't have it here. We have hot and hotter. Today I'm going to be bringing you a summer look. Probably should have done this a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you why I've been MIA. Super sorry for that. I will put an annotation down in the information bar as to when the magic actually begins, just in case you want to skip ahead to that. The look today is going to be a easy, quick, summer golden goddess kind of a look. This is kind of my go-to summer look, just what I think of when I think of summer makeup. But I don't go full ham, super glam, super bold makeup, because I do, because I love makeup, obviously, but this is kind of my everyday quick makeup that I tend to fall back on, and this is the hairstyle that I typically rock during the summer because it keeps it up off my neck without having to be like in a bun or something like that. My hair isn't long enough to make the top knot that everyone is so very fond of these days, so if I put my hair in a bun, it just looks like an old lady bun. I could add some clip-in extensions and stuff, but that just makes it heavier and hotter. So this is my go-to look, just schoolgirl type braids. If I really want to get fancy, I do kind of like a Dutch braid or something. But on a day-to-day basis, this is how my hair goes. It keeps it up off my neck because even though it obviously doesn't look like it, because people are always surprised, I have a lot of hair, and it's basically like wearing a very thick scarf around my neck, and that gets to be a bit too much in 105-degree weathers. I would like to apologize from the bottom of my heart. I have been MIA for quite a while, and I'm very, very embarrassed about how long it's been since I've uploaded anything. It has been just, it's been crazy around here. Our air conditioner went out, and it was out for over a week, and it's like 100 degrees here, so I really didn't have a place to film. And the day after my AC went out, my car died, and I get my car back, and then we have to go on my husband's family reunion. And just leaving the house, I think because I'm at home so much, I get stressed out leaving, like being away from home overnight. Yeah, when it rains it pours. Just the stress from everything going on. I already have anxiety and depression, so for me, when stuff like this happens, it really just takes a toll on me physically. And I got sick for 2.5 weeks. And so it's just been really crazy, and I didn't want to half-ass it and come on here and film when I'm just kind of like, blah, I don't want to do that to you guys. I'm kind of a perfectionist. Just to point out how much a perfectionist I am, this is a super easy look, and I've already filmed it, but I thought I could do better, so I wanted to refilm it for you guys. I never want to give you anything but my best. At least try. I think all you can do in life is try, right? So I'm just super sorry that I have been MIA. I'm gonna try to do better, but I'm telling you, life just never stops, right? And sometimes I have a hard time dealing with it. So I'm really sorry again, but let's get started to the look. I am missing my headband, so I'm just gonna tie my bangs back. Okay, so now I've got my hair tied back. I do want to point out one other thing, my background. I did it for you guys. It's not exactly how I want it. I haven't finished purchasing everything that I want to go on it, but I did put up some lights, and no, that isn't my halo. I know, I'm pretty angelic and perfect. Yeah, right. No, but this is like a little thing I got at like Target or Walmart or something. I don't remember, but for adults, and this piece that goes down here, like kind of goes in the back of your shirt to like hang there. And then it's just a headband with a little halo on it. I just thought it was really funny and cute, so I bought it. And I really didn't have anything else to do with it, so it is now up on my wall. And I don't know if you can see, there's a star over there and a little piece of artwork there. It's a chalkboard with a little message on it. It says, "Happiness is a choice." I wrote it. I should remember that, right? But Yeah, I totally didn't. To get started, I recommend one, moisturizing. Even if you have oily skin, I highly recommend a moisturizer. Just get one for your skin type. Then you want to prime. Let's get in with the look. I have already primed my face, moisturized and primed. Now, I used this primer from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Wonder Glow. I love this stuff. It just gives you a really subtle kind of a glow. It's not over the top or anything like that. Definitely not glittery by any means. Once you've got your primer on, you're going to go ahead and go with whatever base you want. I typically use the Dr. Jart BB Beauty Balm. I love this stuff. It's got skincare and your SPF in it, and it is a natural SPF. This is in 01 Light Medium. He does have several different beauty balms, but I think this original one is the best. It has the most coverage. But you don't have to use a BB cream if you prefer using a sunscreen and then using a more full coverage foundation because you have more troubled skin. That is totally up to you. Another thing I will say about the BB creams is you really want to try them in store because different ones have different undertones. Like this one matches mine very well. I prefer a more neutral undertone. This one in particular has a more neutral undertone, but they have the one by Bare Minerals, the new one by Urban Decay, and the one by It Cosmetics, and all of them have different kind of undertones, but they're all really great. So whichever one fits your criteria better is the one that you would go for. But I really love this one. So this is the one I'm going to use today. With a BB cream like this, you can totally use your fingers to rub it in super quickly. I have done that many times, but I'm going to show you with the sponge on one side and then just my fingers on the other, just to give you an idea of the difference in coverage and finish. Now that I have the product on, just so that you can see my skin a little bit better. This side I did with the Beauty Blender and this side with my fingers. You can't really tell the difference, like as if there were streakiness or anything like that, like you would with like more full coverage foundation. I think they both look really great. This side I think does look a little bit better, and I was able to build it up a little bit more because I used the sponge, whereas with my fingers I don't feel like you can build it up as well. You're never going to get to something like full coverage just because that's just not what this product is meant for, but you can build it up a little bit to get rid of some more redness, discoloration, or whatever. I'm just going to build it up just a little bit on this side and just the places that I need it. And I did have some redness from some places where I had some face demons, and you can't really even see them anymore. Like right here was the pimple, and I had some redness here from a couple of like little blackhead kind of things, and I had a little couple places just right here, and you can't even see them anymore. You can see on my lips right here how much coverage you're gonna get from it. I mean, it's even like giving me the whole foundation lip situation. For the rest of the look, I'm going to time myself just so that you can get an idea of how quickly I can do the rest of this. I didn't time the foundation application just because it's going to depend on what you use. If you're using your fingers, it's going to be quicker than if you use your beauty blender or a brush, but that is completely up to you. You can do it either way. Everything that I use will be down in the information bar below for your convenience. So let's get started. exactly sure where the camera cut off. My memory card got overloaded, but the makeup takes about 15 minutes to get to this point. I'll walk you through what I did really quickly. I have pretty good brows, so I just put a brow gel in there. The one from Loreal. I'm out of the one from Benefit. I really like that one. On my bottom lashes, I use the Blinc Mascara. It's a tubing mascara, great for the summer. On the top lashes, I use the Full Fat Lashes by Tilbury with a layer of clear mascara over it. Just a little tip, that's how you waterproof your favorite mascara. On my cheeks, I used the Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow for a little bit of contouring. For my all over face powder, I use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light. For my bronzer, the star of the show, I use the Hourglass Ambient Luminous Bronze Light. For my blush, I use this cream blush by Becca. It's the Beach Tint in Watermelon. For my highlight, I use the That Glow palette from Anastasia, and I mixed Sunburst and Bubbly. For my lips, I just used this tinted lip treatment by Fresh, the Sugar Tulip little lip dills. Let's see what else. That's all I can think of. Oh, on my eyes, something I do want to talk about. On my eyes, I use the Benefit Air Patrol little thing. It is great. It has an SPF in it, and it's like a BB cream for your eyelids. I love this stuff for day-to-day use. It doesn't help like really super prolong your eye makeup, so if I'm wearing like a really crazy eye look, I don't use this, just because mainly I have hooded eyes and it doesn't help prevent the transfer of eyeshadows. So I usually only use this on a more natural day. So I'm not sure if you saw or not, but I really love using these kind of brushes, the duo fiber ones, for blush and bronzer. I think it just gives you like a really great airbrushed look with both. So to 15 minutes, I think you can get a pretty nice look. The face is pretty flawless almost. You look very natural and bronzy. If I've got a few extra minutes, I will take the few extra steps that I'm about to show you just to make myself look a little more polished. I will take the highlighter that I used on my face and just place it on my eyelid, my finger, a little bit up here too around your eyebrow. You can totally use a brush, and I will to blend it out. Now you can make this as intense as you like or as tame as you like. Then I just take a blending brush and kind of blend over that. And then I take a small brush, whatever you use for your crease, a little bit of the color that I used to contour with, and just put that right there in your crease super quickly. Now doing this isn't going to add like a super cut crease or anything, but it will add a little bit of dimension. Then I'll just take a very small detail brush, really go in that inner corner. Putting a bright highlighty kind of color in your inner corners really just helps open up your eyes. So it's always something nice, and it takes under like a second, though a super quick, easy step to take. Okay, so I can't find the lip liner that I usually use for my lips, but this one will work. It's from Makeup Forever. 22C, I think, is the color. Just find a lip liner in a color that matches your lip. Now if you're gonna wear like a full-on lipstick, use a lip liner to match that, but because I'm just using a tinted lip balm, I'm gonna use something that matches my lip color just to enhance my lips, make them a little more perfected and pouty. But once the lip balm wears away, I don't want like a stark line. Alright, so this is the completed look. By the way, I do highly recommend these tinted lip balms by Sugar, or the Sugar lip balms by Fresh. But this is the completed look. Now, obviously you tailor this to however you would like it. If you want more eye makeup, if you want a more full coverage foundation, if you need to really fill in your brows, or you want to do a full-on lipstick, that's completely up to you. Completely customizable as always. But this is how I usually wear it, and I love it. I feel completely put together, and not like I'm ever embarrassed to be out you know, in public without full face of makeup, but I feel polished and put together just wearing this. So I wanted to share it with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I promise I will be more consistent with getting videos up for you. Rain or shine, I will try. So thank you for watching. As I said before, all of the items will be listed in the information bar for your convenience. See y'all next time. So I wanted to show you what this look would look like with a more bold lip, and I really love it either way. The main focus of this look is really your skin anyway, so anything that you pair with it will look great, but this is just a really easy day look that I love. One thing I did forget to mention is to definitely spray your face with a setting spray. My preferred setting spray is the Urban Decay All-Nighter. It is by Scandinavia, and the Scandinavia ones are great too, and all of the Urban Decay ones are really good. And I know with drier skin, most people would expect me to use the Chill setting spray, but I don't know, I fell in love with this one and I just can't stop using it. I'm afraid if I use the Chill one, it won't last as long, and I just can't have that. So I always use this one, and it doesn't give me any problems with my dry and sensitive skin, so I recommend it. I think setting sprays are mandatory year-round, but definitely during the summer, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned them even if I didn't show it.